Hi, my name is Jaden Davis, and today we are going to be learning about, let me think. I think today we are going to be learning about Adam and Eve. Okay, so in Adam and Eve, or in the beginning of Genesis, there was, God created the earth and the heavens in which the waters divided them. And the heaven was created for when people died, and if they were saved, they went up to heaven. And God created animals and land and trees before humans, and animals before humans were ever born. And yeah, so Adam and Eve were created. Well, first Adam was creative, and he was happily ever after living in the Garden of Eden. But God said one thing: you may not eat of this tree, which I tell you, you shall not eat off of, which was the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And then God decided that they shall not eat off that tree to test them to see if they were, if they could beat whatever that serpent was telling them, whether to eat off of it or not. But Adam did not get deceived. So then he kept on walking, getting fruit off the trees and not off the Garden of Eden, like every fruit that you can imagine of. And he had a few friends like dogs and some animals, because he had named every animal of the earth pretty much, and he spent days and days doing it. But one day God created woman, which was bones and bones of Adam, and flesh of his flesh were created, so they were related. And they weren't related, they got married though, so that kind of makes them related, I guess, in a way. But they were married, and the serpent deceived Eve to eat off of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and so she did. And then she brought her husband Adam and told him the news. He said, "This is such bad news. Now you are going to get in trouble." But then somehow Eve deceived Adam to eat off the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and Adam was deceived from Eve, so he did. And then the serpent told them, "Why are you naked?" And then they make clothes out of leaves. And then when God opened the gates and he came out to talk to them, they hid. And God said, "Where are you?" And then Adam said, "We were hiding because we were ashamed that we were naked." And they were ashamed that they were naked. So then God asked them why they got deceived. And then they explained why. That first, God said, "Adam, why were you deceived to eat off the tree of knowledge of good and evil?" He blamed it on Eve. Eve blamed it on the serpent. And then the serpent was cursed that he shall always eat dust, and he shall always crawl on his belly instead of having 4 legs like a snake. He shall be like a snake and live on his belly. And then God told Adam and Eve that they shall not live in the Garden of Eden anymore because they got deceived by the snake. So things would not be as easy. They would have to fend for themselves and do more work, and it would be like living. And then they lived, and they had a baby boy named Cain and Abel. And that's how far I'm going to get today, guys. Thank you for watching if you do. God bless you. remember to pray.